This is a dry work challenge for getting nose laterally while softening the rib cage. So start walking a small circle, like a small left circle first, and then you can do right at a walk, and then you'll do it at a sit jog as well. So your inside hand, you want to keep your rein short enough that you can keep it by the mane. And when you want more nose, just bring your hand back towards your saddle while you squeeze with your calf and your foot by the front cinch. And what that's going to do is have the horse give their nose in and their ribs out. And once you've done 2 or 3 to the left at a walk, do 2 or 3 at a right to the walk, and then move to a jog like this. And again, if you can do it one-handed, that would be great, because you just want that inside hand not to cross the wither. Like, see right there, she kind of picked it up and went across. You want your hand actually not to cross over, but to come back towards the saddle horn, because we're trying to bend the ribs with the inside leg. So we want to get nose and rib cage. And up would be fine if you were going to like roll back or set the pivot foot for something else. But right now we're just working on the rib cage and the nose for lateral bend. Now you will see here on the right, same thing. You can ride two-handed if you need the balance rein, but otherwise you can do it one-handed. Just make sure your outside rein is loose, not getting in the way of your inside rein pressure, and have the rein short enough you can stay close to the mane, and you just bring it back towards the saddle when you need more bend. So again, the goal is to feel like your horse is a little bit like a banana, where the nose is in and the hip is in, but the rib cage is soft. So how this works is when you go to a barrel and they feel your hand, make contact with their nose, and your leg make contact with their front cinch area, then they will know that you want to guide their nose in the turn and soften the rib cage. And what you want to feel while you do this is you want to feel them keep their front and back feet on the same tracks. But when you squeeze, you don't want them to move away from the circle, or you don't want them, when you get their nose, to fall into the circle. The key is that your inside hand and leg, now that was right walking. Now she's sit jogging left. And again, nose gets the inside hand down by the mane and back towards the saddle gets the nose. The inside leg by the front cinch gets the ribs. And by squeezing your outside leg and clucking, and outside leg can keep the impulsion. But the inside leg and inside rein is what gets nose and rib cage. And this is teaching them to fold around your leg and respect. So if you used a lot of leg, you could tell them to move out to a bigger circle. But a little leg just tells them to bend around your ribs, but keep the front and back feet on the same tracks without floating the shoulder or swinging the butt. And it's just about teaching lateral bend. And now she's jogging to the right. And she's doing it one-handed. Again, if you need to have a little balance rein, you can. But ideally, we just want to be able to bring our hand back towards the saddle, keep it mane high, and get nose. And then inside leg with your inside calf and foot, if needed, keeps the ribs bending. And you can use give and take pressure to keep forward motion. If you need more impulsion, you can use some outside leg or clucking. But this is a really good dry work exercise, and just doing it a small, circle about the same size you'd go around if there was a barrel. So I guess maybe that's 5 feet at a walk. And the biggest you would do is 10 feet at a jog. And again, we're looking to use inside leg by the front cinch to get the rib cage, and inside hand by the mane and coming back towards the saddle to get the nose, and keeping that nice forward motion. And that's the main goal of this drill. And again, you want to do it left and right. I generally recommend you start on their better side first. And we're looking for nose in and ribs out. And that also keeps that inside hip and pivot foot in and under. And that's the same feel we want when we go around a barrel. So it's a really good, again, dry work to do during the week between runs. So this will be a dry work challenge for the group as well. So I hope you guys give it a try. Send in a video going, for 1 to 3 minutes, and I'll add you to the training challenge, and you can send it at a walk or a jog, and one or both ways. So thank you very much, and I hope you find the benefits of this. What we're trying to teach is improve our horsemanship with your horse, so that they understand that if you get their nose, they don't turn, they just give their face and separate their face from their neck and the rest of their feet moving, and the inside leg gets the rib cage. So they learn that it's okay to keep in a circle while having contact, um, and not drift out. And again, you may have to cluck or use some outside leg for impulsion. When they feel a lot of inside rein or leg, they may want to lose some forward motion, but just play with it. Every horse is different, and you are not looking to bend the whole neck or swing the butt or float the shoulder. So you just want to make sure you can get the nose without overbending the neck and yet soften the rib cage. And again, that all happens with give and take impulsion and squeeze with your leg or your foot or both, and bring your hand back towards the saddle, but staying main level. So you wouldn't need to slide your hand down your rein, possibly as well. So anyhow, I appreciate you guys trying these things, and all of it is just to improve your teamwork with your horse, your foundation, your suppling exercises, and of course your base dry work before you go to the barrels. Thank you. Or pulls.